Daze, frostbitten, poison, so I have poison there. Good. Bad karma, burning. Oh, I have burning here. Okay. Oh, and I have crushed. So I'm good. I don't even need that. Oh, I have all three. Sweet. So you really don't need... All you need is the iconics, and you've got everything, I believe. Where is drinking? You. I have a drinking. Of course I did. How did I lose my drinking? Oh well. That's okay. That's my drinking. Oh, Jesus. Let's hook. Oh, hold up. Okay. Oh, it's good, man. So does it stay the whole duration? No. So you have to give up a fair amount. Steel per enhancement. So I have all three, so that should be 30% right. Right? Right. So I'm not really seeing the point of this stuff. It is 1.2 million. As a Gila. Let's go save this. Yeah.
One as powerful as you should be bottled for further examination. You will be integrated with Brainiac.
Hey, it's my good friend, that total stranger. I'm Ambush Bug.
Let's see. Here. It's going to get set. What's that? Ooh, oh, easy. That's gotta go.
If you're interested in like battle healing or your DPS, I'd probably try that. check it out. But would I rush what I've seen so far? Not quite yet. I don't. I did see some stuff so far that I did enjoy. When it does activate, it hits like a truck. But like I said, I got to test it out in some actual content to see whether or not it's going to trigger a lot more. But I don't think it's like anything game breaking right now. But again, I've only been testing for a few minutes.
Thank you so much.
It's so much nicer than when they only know your range.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because if let me get through this part, and then I'll probably go into like the alert, not the alert, the raid on solo, and see how we can cut it out in there. Oh yeah. But like with this character, I do have like my EOG heal, but more so, I got the claw, not the claw, the Demon's Fang, Clarion, because this is supposed to be like my little fun healer. I want to do a lot of content in the healer role. Let's mess around with these artifacts real quick. I think I took Demon's Fang off. No, I didn't. Oh, okay. I got them all on. Okay. Feeling dangerous. I'm trying to see what I could take off. I could take off one of these supers I'm not going to use and put on the exabytes deal. Figure 8. I'm going to use that. See how this hits.
Nice.
That it? Oh. Oh. Oh, they got toasted off of that. So I'm wondering, cause I got time to play around with it, but throw these skill points into Arlisto. might have to redo. Well, either a lot of my precision, so I put in precision, but I might go into might and power later on. Let's go play around with Vice. I ain't scared of him. Oh yeah, I hit about 90 earlier myself. Yeah, you can do some nasty damage. I even hit him. There we go. Well, take it up, bro. Mm. Yeah, when you see the bluish red flash, like right now, that's me over. I feel like it does pop a little bit more in Hero Room. You gotta watch that page at the time now. It's down. It's dangerous. Work. I'll take that.
You've done well, friend. Should there be more needed, ready to help us.
Nice work out there. The Reds will think twice about going on a raid.
Let's go to the Red Lantern side.
I think no pushing.
Oh, my bad, Blue. Reflex.
There are lanterns working to subdue those who have gone gray. Please assist us in that.
Let me switch this down real quick. Get back to what I'm used to. So this one is there. Not there. Okay. Only problem I have been having is sometimes I'm always trying to rush and I mess around and I'll hit my armory and then that throws everything out of the way. What's going on, party people? Let's test out this iconic real quick again. And wiped them out. That was a combination. Again, get this battle. And never DPS again.
I grow weary of battle. I know the end all.
Yeah, I think you can mix it in. It depends on what you have. It's just more of a, hey, when you got it available, use it, but it probably won't be something in the main rotation. But it does hit. Like right now, if I'm on my gadgets, I have it on just on the second tray. So whatever is available, I might pop it and then just keep going with my regular rotation.
May attack again in the future. I hope he will aid us once more if they do.
This is a rescue mission, and the Lantern engineers could use your help.
This mess around with DPS. I think depending age, 15 years. I think it's like mid-range. Oh yeah, that's the big thing. And then it's like almost what was it, 48-second cooldown. So it's almost the same as Needle Venom. Yeah, 48 seconds. Needle Venom is 45. Now, if you hit those two together, I think when I hit that together with Circuit Breaker and Needle Venom, then plus EOG going. I think that's how I can use it. Use those two together. So whenever my super's ready, I'll hit the Exabyte Steel, Neo Venom, and then go into Omega. Be like, this is the first one. Thanks. We gotta come back to that. Big Vice is up. Just out some stuff on him. Caged everything. But disrespect. It's targets. Let me see if I can catch a different phase. There you go, start. 50 seconds. Wait. Ugh. That's the biggest thing. If I can get this battle healed hit a little harder, start stolen raids, not taking 3 days. Look who it is. Well, I'm trying to get elites done, not regulars. Wait for the big guy to come out. Take your time. Got all day. Let's go. Yep, that's all she wrote. Make sure I collected everything over here. Yep. All right, let's go to a raid. Okay. That's just dying. We're gonna mess around with regular for a little bit.
They're hiding something. They really don't want anyone to know about it. Yeah, too bad for them.
Oh, what wrong with that? Oh wait, somebody doing this in Battlefield. Man. Oh, okay.
Welcome, children.
Maybe I need to work on that. Oh, they just cut that off down big time. Now, my battle heal, I use healer gear. I don't use any DPS. That must be a big difference. Okay. That's- Now, what power type? You still nature?
Hello? Hey. No, I had a doctor's appointment today. I left at 2. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's only 500 less than last year.
century. You will serve Brainiac. I'm just trying to connect with you. Existence is impermanent.
There we go. Had my mic off. Is the new art what? Oh, for sure. No, 100%. How do I share the screen? There we go. I see. Can you see it? So this is an healer. Well, of course. See it pop? That's what I'm trying to figure out, though, is it's a little inconsistent. Like I can get as high as 2.8. At that time, it only hit for, yeah, that's without lasso. I don't like using lasso. I have it. I just don't like it. It just kills content. No, it just kills content. I just don't like it. Yeah, Thanos snaps everything out of existence. Takes all the fun out. Sure. In particular, that what? No, you gotta do damage, and you gotta do heals. Meter heal. So it's healing the whole group. Yes. The artifact itself is healing the whole group, but if you're running this, which you should be, as you can see, I got a 2.8 there. If you're running this, which you should be, that's a group heal. If you're running this, which you should be, that's a group heal. So you got 2 group heals built in right there. So this is healing the group on the third hit. Yeah, I run that as a fire tank. Yeah. I run both of these as a fire tank. So I got 1.8 there. Oh no, I think it's definitely. I'm already considering wolf packing it on my tank because it's doing heals, it's doing damage, and it's doing damage reduction. So this works hand in hand with pages. So if you watch, you'll see that I stop taking damage, or you'll see it mitigates damage just like a shield does. Well, it hits 10%, so I've got 1.4 million health, so that's going to hit me for 140,000 health. Yeah, that's nature, because I'm running her. See, she's going to give me 40% might. So she gives you 40% might, and by running Serpent's Call, that spreads poisons, which activates that might boost. 1.4 there. Activates that might boost, so yeah, you'll see, and then Pages is boosting my might. And then this is boosting my crit and my for my damage and for my heals. And then this is just strictly straight up for DPS because I can get away with it. As nature, you can get away with Omega because it's pumping out heals over time while you're in that. So you're giving out heals while you're doing that. What did I get there? 1.3? Yeah, see, I'm not. Oh, I've seen it go as high as 2.8. If you look up, look, look, 2.2 up there. If you look towards the top, see it 2.2 as a max hit? Or, yep, right there. So you can see 2.3 there. There's a 3.1 up there. 2.2. It doesn't seem to go into that higher realm very often. It seems like more like 1.5 to 2. Transformation card is, especially if you're going to battle support, to me is pivotal because especially for healer or even for tank, because it's boosting your heals, especially as a fire tank. It's boosting your heals and it's boosting your damage. So, I mean, it's giving you crits, which is super important. I'll take crits over raw stats just about any day. Right? So, I mean, I don't have this on my fire tank yet, but I plan on getting it on my fire tank. You don't have to do straight up tank artifacts. You really don't. In fact, I've only got 200 artifacts on my tank, and I'm straight face tanking now. So I've got Red Tornado. I've got Pages, of course. To me, Pages is the best artifact in the game. Although I haven't. I don't have Omega on my tank yet. Fire. Now I don't use lasso. I don't use lasso on anything. I mean, I could show you. I have it. Just don't like it. Uh, I'd be all for it personally, and then I think people would stop using it. To be honest, because oh, for sure, 20 to 30% isn't shit. I mean, I can already parse for 10 seconds into the 115 million range just by boosting my might. Yeah, well, see, one of the problems I have with Lasso is it's inconsistent. One, two, it's basically a race to see who can get a lasso off. So where's the fun in that? Oh, sweet, somebody beat you in lasso by 1 second or half a second, and they get 100 million damage in one hit. Does that really make them a great DPS? Not really. Damage per second, I agree. I'd rather but I can do 111 million damage in 10 seconds without lasso. No. Well, it takes a lot of the fun out of the game, to me. So now, messing with the new iconic is interesting too, because this boosts your might by 30% for 12 seconds. But you get all three PIs. See, I get all three PIs because I have poisons. So poisons is going to raise my might by 40%, and this is going to give me another 30%. Well, you got crushing and burning right here. You got all 3 PIs in these 2 moves. Right? So you got all 3 PIs in just Magma and Serpent Skull. So in total, I can boost my might by 158% with this now. Now it's only for 12 seconds, but that's still a huge boost. And then if you run Candle, you're going to increase your crit chance and crit magnitude by a lot. So I mean, you can hit super duper hard without water and with. I mean, I'm nature, which is widely considered one of the worst DPS powers in the game, right? I mean, I'm only running 1 nature damaging power though, Serpent Skull. Nothing else is nature here. The only other nature power is my weapon buff and a heal, just for clipping. See, now I've got all those up. I mean, I don't know where my might's at right now, but it's probably pretty high. 1.5. So if you throw a trinket into that, and I actually lost it because if you see, I went under 50% health. But if you throw a trinket into that, you're doing a crap ton of damage as nature. So that hit for 6 mil. And then I'm getting ticks for 451,000 off that Sunstone. So I'm basically ticking for almost 500,000. Just ticks. What's that? Yeah, that's how I compete with nature. Nobody can figure out why. It's because nature can boost might higher than any other power in the game. Because of Ivy. Now, I took 30% might out with that. Because I used to run this in place of this. I don't really have room to get rid of it, though. I mean, I guess I could sack Candle. So I actually gave up 30% might for the new artifact, but it's worth it. So at 1.5 mil used to be a lot more than 1.5 mil, and add another 30% to that. The interesting thing about this artifact, though, guys, is when you're healing with it, you're actually boosting everyone else's damage. This is the new meta, for sure. So everybody wanted greens. Imagine if I give you greens, and I'm giving you a 10% might buff with Empowering Pulse. That gives you 10%. Oh, they finally fixed it, too. It says 10% now. And then if you look at the new artifact, it tells you right there, targets above 80% health deal bonus damage. So the bonus damage is 2.5% for 4 stacks. That's 10% extra damage. So not only am I giving, as a healer, am I giving out a 10% might bonus, I'm giving out a 10% damage bonus. This is the new meta by far. And then if I throw extra greens in on top of it, which I don't, I battle heal. I straight up battle heal. That's how you're seeing my might go so high as a healer. Because I'm getting 8% from her and 40% from her. So if you watch my might climb, that's as a healer. Oh no, I'm in DPS role. But I can still get up to 1.3, I think, in healer role. Oh, I did put this back in. I'm still running her, but I am running greens there. So let's see how I messed that up because I didn't put the poisons up first. Yeah, I'm getting 1.2 as a healer. And that's kind of touchy because the way Ivy works is you build stacks through damage, and you only got a 20% chance. So, and that's another reason I use Serpent Call, because it's spreading poison a lot faster than any other move. I don't think I'm going to get much more might than that as a healer, though. Not yet. This is glitched right now. Well, and that's why I'm beating a lot of DPS when I battle heal. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw what I posted in the Discord, but I just ran the raid, the expert raid, and I put up 621. What's that? I don't know if I'm going to put out a video today. So I want to do a lot more experimenting with it. Oh no, I didn't post a video. I posted. Oh, let's check the mic. I posted just a picture of the damage. In 12 minutes, I did 621 million damage as a healer, and the top DPS beat me, I think, by 2 million. So I mean, I was right there behind them. And I actually didn't run. I didn't run the new Iconic, and I don't know if I want to yet. That's the thing I'm not sold on yet, is new Iconic. The art is awesome. I don't know about the new Iconic yet, because it's got a 48-second cooldown, and you only get a 12-second buff out of it. But it says 12, 24, and 36, but I'm only getting 30 out of it, which is weird. But it does give a restoration buff. Yeah, I'm not sold on the Iconic yet. I gotta do some more testing. I think the Iconic is probably worth it in DPS role if you've got an open slot. Like, if you can afford the open slot. I really kind of can't. I don't really have anything I want to give up for it. Unless I just find something that's ridiculous, crazy, OP. But yeah, if you've got the stuff to level the art, I would. I think it's crazy. Yeah, I think it's kind of actually nuts how strong it is. I don't know about that Iconic yet. I gotta mess with it some more. Yeah, Omega is sure acting up though. It's getting stuck in the animation. You gotta jump cancel out of it. Usually after you do it a couple of times, it straightens itself out. But I went and did this against Vice, and I was hitting that dude hard. Like, I was getting... These were hitting for like 2 mil. The Hope Wave was hitting for like 2 mil. This was hitting for 2.5 mil. I mean, it was hitting hard. And then I was getting Omegas for about 1.2, 1.3. So I can't even imagine what it would be with a buff troll. Yeah, with the whole thing going, some John Constantine's underneath you. Yeah, I would invest in it. You can see that that empowering pulse just hit for 2.5. I think it was 2.5. And that's on dummies. What's up? It's awesome. Yeah, it's not bad. I like it. Yeah, so I wonder how high I can. The problem I'm having is timing out seeing the might with everything all together. Let's see what we can get. $1.7, almost 1.8. That's without. I mean, if I could, I mean, I could boost it really high if I. I don't know. I don't want to take out my crits though. I'd have to take out Candle. I'm in combat. If I take out Candle and I put in an E-bomb, I got to replace that now. I mean, it gives a 30% shield to the group. It only does it when you hit the group breakout, and then it has a cooldown. That's why I'm not a big fan. What's that? Oh, I got 1.7 without the trinket there. So once that trinket comes off cooldown, that should be interesting. So I run the healing moves, guys, to not only clip with, to clip powers like that, but now I become self-sufficient. I don't need to worry about a healer keeping me above 50% health. I do it myself. So my whole rotation revolves around buffing my might to the point that everything hits way harder than anybody else. Because I'm getting so much might out of everything. Oh, we've got a trinket. Let's see what we can get it up to. That's off cooldown. Let's do it. See what we can get her up to. 1 point, yeah, almost 1.9. I think I can get it up to 1.9 though. It's all dependent on how your Ivy empowering spores stack. Because if you read Ivy, you got a 20% chance to grant a stack of empowering bloom up to 20 stacks. So sometimes you'll get all 20 stacks and sometimes you won't. Not in time to stack it on every top of the trinket and everything else. So sometimes it might take me a minute, but I think I can get it over 2 million now. Not as high as I thought, though. Yeah, I don't think I can boost it any higher. Yeah, and then of course you got to take your Omega and you got to take your Cola to boost yourself. My base is 878. It's kind of weird. Should be 879. But 1,000 might. Oh well. Oh, it's probably because I changed these out. That's probably these are different. Although my might should be, yeah, my might's maxed. But I mean, just imagine if you're getting stacks from the healer on top of it, right? Oh, you're talking about this? You're talking about this power? Oh yeah, that's OP as fuck as a tank. Definitely run that as a tank if you got it. No, that only happens for trolls. Yeah, it's different for every role. It's got a different fun. Yeah. Oh, that I don't know because I'm not a troll, but I would think. Yeah, it's only for troll. For a tank, it's a single shield for yourself, and it gives you control resistance, like a really good control resistance. For a healer, it gives you heals over time, and the group heals over time. And then for DPS, it gives you might ticks. Like I can build it up here and show you. Yeah, as a DPS, you get might ticks out of it. Yeah, it's a lot. Hold on, I'll tell you. 1.72 million experience is what you need. Oh yeah, yeah, I had to use it. Yeah. Oh, I used them for sure. Yeah, you'll lose all your mats. Yeah, it might just be glitched. But yeah, so if you watch, when you hit Sunstone as a DPS, you'll get 13. You'll get the initial hit and then 13 ticks of damage, or 12 ticks of damage. What's that? Yeah, keep in mind, guys, this procs way more in content. The new artifact. So it's got a 100-second cooldown, but when you damage a target, it reduces the cooldown by 10% or 10 seconds, and that occurs every 5 seconds. And then when you heal people, it does the same thing. It reduces the cooldown. Yeah, so you get a lot more of them than you think. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I don't know what it does at lower levels. I'm sure it's much worse. Yeah. So I'm thinking, well, the damage bonus is what you're giving to other people, though. Yeah, because if you notice, it says targets above 80% health. So that means who you're healing, if they're above 80% health, it gives them the damage bonus. If they're below 80% health, it heals them again. So it'll heal them twice instead of once. So you're either going to get healed twice or you're going to get a bonus damage out of it every time it procs to the group. Oh no, I've got all my heals over time. I mean, the only one I don't have, the only one, oh, I'm in damage. I'm running a partial greens loadout in my healer. Yeah. So I'm still using him. I'm just not using him anymore. And part of the reason I'm not using him, A, because I want to play the way I want to play, which I want to damage heal. B, I'm running two supercharged generators now. So I've got this as a supercharged generator and this as a supercharged generator. This is my battle heal artifact. So I'm running EOG. If I really wanted, I could take out Omega and put Scrap of the Soul Cloak in. And I will run 10k heals if somebody requests it. Like if somebody's doing a damage comp, see, I've got a 10k heal loadout. Like I said, if somebody asks me to 10k heal, I will, but it's just not my preference. I'm a battle healer. I want to do damage. The only thing that I would change here is I just don't know if this is worth it as a battle healer, so I would probably get rid of this. Oh, you're talking about Exobyte Surge? Yeah. Yeah, it's still but it's a 48-second cooldown and only a 12-second duration. So is that juice worth the squeeze? In order for me to run it, what? Oh, I would put my fourth pheromone back in, probably. I'd put this back in. Yeah, because the the deal with nature is it allows you to focus more on DPS because you're putting up so many heals. Watch. So if I put up, so if I do all four pheromones, as you can see, I've got all four pheromones up, right? They get more heals. And then one thing a lot of people don't know about nature is you can have all four of your pheromones up, and Savage Growth and Metabolism puts an extra heal out. So I can choose to hit these again to put a secondary heal up that's even stronger. So in essence, I've got 6 heals over time. If I do this, right, that's 4. The initial hit of this and this puts 5 and 6. And then that stays up for 12 seconds. And every 12 seconds, I can put those back up again. So you'll actually have 6 heals over time. Do I have that what? Yes. Yeah, this exact build is on my channel. Well, it might not be because I don't know if I had Sunstone back then. So I think I changed. I think I had. Yeah, I think I had this. I think I had Chaotic Growth in, and then I took it out once I got this. Yeah, it's my character name. Yep. Yeah, and you'll see. I can do some stuff. I soloed MOE Alert, so I did that by myself. Can't do the raid yet though. The ads just hit too hard. And I can do it on my tank. What's that? No, no, no. I'm talking about the one that dropped like a month ago. Yeah, I soloed the alert, the expert version of the alert. I soloed the regular version of the raid. I actually did the regular version of the raid in 35 minutes by myself as a healer. And I'll tell you this, I'll beat that by I'll probably get it down to 15 minutes with this now. With that pumping out damage and heals. Yeah, I might have to run that again. I just don't like doing it all the time because I got to change my whole setup in order to do it. Like I got to put Hardy in my chest in order to be able to survive long enough. I need that extra 15% health. And then I've got a the expert alert took me 2 hours to figure out. Uh-huh. Yep. Every role should be running book. Oh, for sure. Because one thing you got to realize about pages is once you're in combat, it's raising all your stats, including your restoration. Look at my restoration going up. So, um, it could be from a fire tank. I mean, I'm constantly hitting everybody with heals as nature, so I could be stealing heals, but if I was a tank, I'd be grateful for it. I would love to have me heal. Oh, I see what you're saying. I could see the tank's argument in that. I could see the tank's argument. Agreed. I don't. I mean, one thing about nature is my priority hill. He hits more than two people though. Nature's priority hill. He heals, I think, four. What's that? Yes. Yes. Because it doesn't hit as hard as any other priority heal. But what people don't realize is this flourish gives a burst heal, and so does this. So if you just hit them together, you get the same heal you would get from a priority heal while you're putting your heals over time. Um, if he's electricity, everything he has is a burst heal. I would say it's either a bad tank or it's a bad healer, though. I was electricity. I never had a problem keeping a tank up. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Right. Yeah. Yeah, but if you're an electric healer, you're running pages. And if you're not running pages, you should be. And so your group heals healing six people. What's the likelihood you're not going to hit the tank out of those six people? And I mean, Electric's group heal hits almost as hard as its priority heal. And now it's hitting six people when you got pages in. So I just don't see, honestly, if you got a tank that's got or a DPS that's got a underdeveloped pages, then I get their argument because if pages is at full 200, they're taking half their health and damage every second. So yeah, they're going to eat every priority heal. I usually let those people die. I don't need a DPS that's running an underdeveloped pages in the group so they can get a few extra stats, but they're don't run pages until you got a 200. Even at 180, it's not worth it because you're taking hundreds of thousands of health points every second. Even nature is going to struggle to keep you up when you're taking damage from ads and bosses, and then you're damaging yourself for 3 and 400k every second. It just doesn't work. And that's the other beautiful thing about this new artifact is it's basically working in conjunction with pages now because it's limiting your self damage by 30%. So this isn't even anything for a healer now. I'm getting all those stat boosts and all that stat increase for the price of like 70,000 health. It's not a big deal. 75,000 health. My heals over time does that much. Did I figure out what? It does it automatically. Yeah, it does it automatically. You don't have to do anything. That's another thing that makes it like super OP. You literally don't have to do anything. It's just gonna see, just did it on its own. I'm in the middle of a DPS loadout and it's doing it on its own. Well, it's not going to come back that fast on sparring targets because I'm not healing anything but myself right now. Yes. Or are you talking about the new iconic? Oh, the new iconic, yeah. I'm not sold on it yet because there's a lot of setup to it. I mean, you at bare minimum, I have to hit two powers before I can hit it. Yeah, this. Oh, the exobyte explosion. So what it is you've got to get different power interactions up. So to get the first effect, you have to have dazed, frostbitten, poisoned, or polarized. To get the second one, you've got to get one of those, and to get the third one, you've got to get one of those. But all you really need is magma and one power, one first power. Magma puts two of those up, because magma crushes and burns. So two of the power interactions you need are right there in magma. So that all you really need is something that daze, frostbitten, poisoned, or polarized. So you just got to find another power that dazes, basically. Frostbitten bitten is basically ice. I think gadgets might have something that does that, but I think it's just ice. Do you have magma? Do you have magma? If you got magma, magma crushes. See? Magma crushes and burns. The new move? Yes. So magma gives you 2 out of 3. Yep. So you just got to find something that gives you one of the first 4 to get the exobyte spike. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Yeah, because all you need is the first one and the second one for the explosion. And then the third one gives you all the stat bonuses. Well, oh yeah, hold on. Well, it's going to be kind of hard to see. I can sack that. Oh, you can actually see the explosion, but it's hard to see the numbers that it's producing because you got so much going up. There's that. There's all 3. Then here's this. Now that explosion you saw was the artifact, actually. Yeah, I didn't see an explosion. Yeah, it's actually kind of hard to see the damage. It does hit single target really hard, though. The big explosion hits multi-target. Yep. All right, let's take the artifact out real quick. I think I saw something. Yeah, I don't know about that because it doesn't say anything about anything triggering an explosion. I think that just might be a residual uh, particle effect. Yeah. What? Yeah, I still don't know if it's worth it though. That's a really long cooldown. Is it the might or the iconic? No, it's the art's not really giving me any might. Not the new one. I'm getting most of my might from this, and Yeah, I get most of my might from Ebon and Pages. I may actually replace Candle with Ebon. I mean, I hate to give up crits. Am I still in? I am. I hate to give up crits, though. Because crits are a big deal, especially with nature. Especially with anything that's damaging over time. You really want those crits, but yeah, the might is. I assume somebody that's in this chat is asking me that question. It's free in the chat. Yeah. Okay. Um, well, somebody asked me the question: is it the art? But it's really the thing that's giving me so much might is Ivy, Starfire, and Pages. You throw in E-bonds, and now you got crazy, ridiculous might. My only problem is it worth running this? Is it worth running that to get 36% might every 12 seconds? Yeah, I'll show you. So all the pheromones give you the same amount. Hold on. Let me swap it out here. So there's your 4 pheromones. And if you go up into your current effects, they heal. It's a heal modifier of 7 to 8. All of them are 7 to 8. No, it's referring to the modifier. So basically, the heal strength is 7 to 8. So you got damage modifiers and you got heal modifiers. So 7 to 8 is not a very high heal modifier. Like if you look, Savage Growth is 12 to 13. And Metabolism is 10 to 11. So it's a slightly bigger heal on those. And then this one. I think it's 6 seconds. Yeah, it's 6 seconds, but it refreshes all the other pheromones as well. Yeah, 6 seconds. Yeah, so technically, once I put these 3 up, I'd never have to hit these powers again. I can just keep it. Yes, you can. Yep. Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. This and the fair and this refresh lasts 12 seconds, but the cooldown is only 6. So you can actually hit this twice, and this will also do a group burst heal. This will burst heal the whole group for like 300k, and then this will burst heal the whole group for 300k. And this is part of the reason that Pages is so important, because Pages is raising your restoration by 100,000. So all my heals over time are doing way higher heals than they would without Pages. And if I'm going to damage heal, if I'm going to battle heal, I want my heals to hit as hard as possible. So that way, when I'm doing stuff like this, I don't really have to worry about people's health going down. And then I'm always spamming these heals because I use them as clips. So I use it to cut everything. You know how you can clip one animation into another? So you just clip all your animations into your burst heals. And then if you have an oh shit moment where people are really taking a lot of damage, you just come over and hit these again. and it puts up a secondary heal on top of the pheromone. So those two heals give you pheromone and gives you metabolism. Savage Growth gives you a pheromone and gives you savage growth. So you can actually have 6 heals over time up at the same time. But the mistake people make is they think if I just hit this, I'm good. And most of the time you are. But I'll be honest with this now, having a secondary group heal, I mean, I don't have to do this very often anymore. Because I'm always clipping this. Burst heal into burst heal, burst heal. The end of this is a burst heal. Burst heal, burst heal. So you're just constantly burst healing. I need to adjust that load up. I don't like it set up like that. No, it actually works out really well because, especially when you're battle healing, you want to hit this every time it's available because it's giving the group a burst heal. So it actually works out pretty good. Wait a second, I hate this. What's that? Yes, Flourish gives the group a burst heal. Flourish gives the group a burst heal, and Blossom gives the group a burst heal. Yes. Nature is the only priority heal that hits more than 2 targets, yourself and one other person. Because it's weaker. No. No. No, it does not. The only thing that will take all your heals away or all your poisons away is Roar. So if you this power right here, if I was to put this in its place, then it will actually take all your pheromones away. It expends all your pheromones and gives a burst heal, but it's a shitty burst heal, to be honest with you. And it's shitty damage too. That's why I never use it. So unfortunately for nature, a lot of these powers are kind of pointless and useless. Roar's useless. This used to be good, Bloom, back in the day, but you're stuck in an animation. Do you really want to be stuck in an animation trying to heal people? I don't. If I'm going to be stuck in an animation, it's going to be for Omega. That's the only animation I'm willing to get stuck in. Oh, I would get it. I could see this new artifact working on tank. I see it working. It definitely works on DPS like a mofo. And for battle healer and even regular healer, I don't know if I would use it as a regular healer. Like if I was just straight up 10k healing, I don't think I would use it. Because I don't really care about damage when I'm 10k healing. I care about putting out. Yeah, I mean I care about this. You guys know about this power, right? About Surging Barrier. Don't sleep on that supercharge. That supercharge is amazing because not only does it give you a 30% shield, but if you use any combo ability, it'll pump out heals and it completely replenishes all your power. So, you're talking about the water supercharge? Yeah. But if you can imagine, as much as I'm clipping, I'm using a ton of power. So when I got a bad troll, this is my go-to when I've got a bad troll. Oh, you talking about Destiny or Arbiter of Destiny? Yeah. I wouldn't say it's as strong as Arbiter of Destiny because the whole time you're in Arbiter mode, you basically have unlimited power. This just fills your power for like, I want to say 10 seconds. Like I can spam for, I don't even think it's 10, maybe 5. But it, yeah, oh no, I mean, like when I got a bad troll, that is my go-to. It works perfectly. Yeah, Berserk's the only thing keeping Rage relevant, to be honest. Without Berserk, Rage is nature would beat the shit out of Rage without Berserk. No, it has 0 burst damage, and what little bit of burst damage it has splits. It splits bad. But yeah, if nature ever gets a revamp, everybody's in trouble. Because as much as I can pump my might up, and they give it a revamp where it doesn't split damage like water doesn't split damage, nobody's beating nature. Nobody. And now that we've got more powers coming, that's got to make you wonder. You guys saw this, right? We don't know yet. But the thing I'm saying is we've already got a lot of lantern powers that already have the animations in the game. Like, um, geez, what's the one, the pink one? A lot of those powers already have animations in the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's more lantern powers. I would like to see something else besides lantern, but we know we're getting at least 10 more powers here. I don't care if it's lantern if it's good. I mean, blue lantern is crazy. And then you got white lantern, which to me is the best shield in the game. Uh, I mean, we could get the. I mean, they already gave us white. We got green in game. We got red. Orange. They could do orange and pink. Think about it. Those both those powers are already in the game, so it would cost them very little to add those powers into the game. They would just have to translate them over like they did blue and white. Yeah. Well, I mean, not even really that, because if you look at it, like Love and War, the last boss in Love and War, you've got um, her one shot move. They could bring that into the game and make it a 35 percenter. Um, Wonder Woman's reflect move, they could bring that out and make it for the tank, where it reflects all damage and hits everything super hard. I mean, a lot of those powers are already in game, so it wouldn't surprise me if they fit. What's that?
You belong to Brainiac.
Yeah, if I had another 100 skill points, I mean, I could get a ton of health. That would increase my survivability by a lot. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. It was nice chatting with you, though. Yep, have fun in game. Hold on. It's been so long since I chatted on game. I forgot how to do it. Oh, that's it. Right.